Hello, dear students of Class 4, and welcome to yet another online class of General Knowledge. Dear children, today we will be doing the 15th lesson from a book, Company of Good Friends. So, this chapter is more of a theoretical kind. Alright, more of a theoretical kind. It means it's more to be discussed than to be written. You see, dear children, there is a very old saying which goes, better to be alone than in a bad company. And by company here, what it means? Company here refers to the kind of friends you keep, the kind of people that surround you, okay, especially friends. You see, the saying goes, better to be alone than in a bad company. So what does it mean? It simply means that when we choose our friends, we must choose good friends. We must choose best friends, the guys who will make us better, the people who will make us better. If you end up being friends with druggies, if you end up being friends with thieves or liars, right, manipulators, then what happens? Slowly, you gain their habits. You lose all your good virtues and you gain all their bad vices, right? And that way you become one of them. Now, some of you might think, what's friendship got to do with all this, right? We are just friends, we are just people who are together. So, thing is like, the very point is, you are together, you share stuff, you look at them, you look at your friends doing things which might lead you to think that if he is doing it, it cannot be wrong. And that's where the trouble starts. That's where the trouble starts. Even having a moment with bad friends can ruin your life. Okay, can ruin your life. Here, I would like you to narrate a very short story, and it's a real story, dear children, happened in Bihar. It was all over the news a couple of years ago. You see, there was this boy. He passed his class 12 with flying colors. Okay, flying colors, like distinction marks. All right, the whole village was celebrating. Whole village was celebrating. He was, in a few days, he was supposed to go to big college. He had gotten scholarship and all. His parents were proud of him. Poor parents they thought that now our kid will take care of all our troubles. Kid was also very happy. He was looking forward to a brighter future, right? So, but he had couple of friends. Some of them were very bad, right? Bad to the point they were thieves. They were thieves. They were expert in breaking and entering. So what happened at night, after celebration and all, his friends told him, those bad friends, they told him, let's go have a stroll. He decided, he thought, oh, what's wrong with a stroll, right? They're my friends after all. So he went strolling with them. They stopped near a house, and his friends told him, we are going in, you just stay here and keep a watch. He again thought, well, I am not going in, I am not breaking and entering, right? There was no point in stopping his friends. But he also thought that I'll stay outside, and as soon as there is the first sign of trouble, I'll run away. So where's the trouble? The guys go in. After few minutes, they come running back. They come running back, and without warning, they just cross him and run away. And before the kid can realize what's wrong, before the kid can have a faintest idea what's going on, the owner of the house comes out with a gun and shoots the kid dead. Shoots the kid dead. A whole life gone. Whole promise of bright future ruined just because he decided to go on a stroll with bad friends. That's what a influence of bad friend can be. So whenever we have to be in a company of friends, we should always make sure that we stand among the best, the people who will help us become better person, the friends who will bring out the best in us, who will make our skills better. If you are good in studies, be with friends with people who are good in studies. If you are good in sports, be with friends who are athletes. So you see, when you are friends with such people, you become the best version of yourself. Now, having said that, let's see what the book says about this. Okay. Number one, by listening and observing good friends, you learn a lot of things from them. Their good tips and experiences contribute to your success. You see, this thing, okay, by listening and observing good friends, you learn a lot of things from them. Their good tips and experiences contribute to your success. You see, everyone has a story to tell, everyone has an experience to share. The better the story, the successful stories, the experiences of success can act as a tip for you, can turn you into a better person. So when we are friends with such people, when you are close to people who have gone through such experiences, who have their own success story to share, right? When you look at them, when you observe them, how they live, how they work, how they get their things done, and you try to inculcate in yourself the same sort of work habit, the same sort of lifestyle, automatically you also follow the same path to success. And here I would like to add that not only people with success stories prove to be a good tip, even people with stories of failure prove to be a good tip. I would like to narrate a story here. We all know electric bulb, right? Now the first electric bulb, not today's LEDs, the incandescent bulb, or the what you kids know it as yellow bulb. Its inventor was Thomas Alva Edison. Now Thomas Alva Edison, when he started working on the project of electric bulb, it was not easy for him to find the right material which could hold the current as well as the temperature, okay, of the connecting wire. So he tried and experimented. The legend goes that he conducted more than 2000 experiments before he found the right element which could act as the connecting wire for the bulb. So in an interview, he was asked by the journalist that you tried and failed 2000 times. Didn't it deter you from the path? Then Thomas Alva Edison said, failed? I didn't fail 2000 times. I have invented 2000 ways how not to make an electric bulb. How not to make an electric bulb. So when we hear stories like this, right, we know that it's a success merely does not come from achieving it in the first step, but from learning from failures. And this kind of things can happen only when you are friends with people like that. If you are friends with people who are lazy, who are good for nothing, who don't get their work done, right, then no matter how much hard you try, you will never be one of those successful people, all thanks to your friends. What does the second one say? Let's see. Good friends make a major impact in your life with good qualities. The time you spend with them can help you think and behave like a good child. Okay, like I told you, when you are friends with good people, you become like good people. When you are friends with bad people, you become like bad people. Once again, I like to add a story here. There were two parrots living on the same tree. Okay, one day there was a huge storm. The tree fell. Parrots had nowhere to go. After some time, the hunters came. They caught the parrots. Now both the parrots were sold separately. One parrot was sold to the priest. Another parrot was sold to the dacoits. Now the parrot who was sold to the priest was put in the cage near priest's worship room, and that parrot used to hear every day the priest chanting good stuff. Chanting good stuff, you know, scriptures from Vedas and all that, mantras, okay, incantations. And he memorized it. It went in him, and he also became the speaker of good verses. Whereas the parrot who was sold to the dacoit, he would hear the dacoits drinking and fighting and quarreling and using all sorts of slang all night. So he learned to be a slang speaker. Okay. Now, as thing would have it, one day both the parrots, by slip of fate, They were presented in front of the king. One parrot spoke so good, the king was pleased. But the other parrot spoke so bad, so many slang, the king was annoyed. Now, king decided that if this parrot is to become good, he must be kept in company with the good parrot. And both were kept in a cage together for a certain period of time. But after a certain period of time, what was found that even the parrot who used to speak incantations from the Vedas, now he had started speaking slang language. So you see, when you are friends with good company, you learn good stuff. When you're friends with but you're friends with bad people, you learn bad stuff. Okay, now here's the bad truth. Bad influences good very quickly, because the path of good very difficult, lot of discipline, lot of hard work. Path of bad very easy. So mostly if you are friends with bad company, you learn all those sort of bad habits. But good friends, if you are friends with good people, slowly but steadily you will be learning good things and you will become a good person. Number 3, good friends help to protect you from wrong habits like lying and stealing. They develop confidence in you, protect you from the company of bad friends, and save you from negative thought. You see, good friends, they are like a shield. They are like a shield. They keep all kinds of negativity away. They see you taking a bad path, they will come forward and try to stop you. They see you taking the path of lying and stealing, they will stop you. They see you getting into influence of bad people, they will protect you. Good friends are always there for your need. Like the story I told you in the beginning of that boy, we cannot call him a good friend because he could do nothing to stop his friends from avoiding this habit of breaking and entering. Okay, he was thinking of his own, and his friends were bad only, and he ended up suffering for it. So being with good friends will always keep you protected from all the vices of the world. It will keep you tight, it will keep you good, and it will make you a better person. Next, number 4, when you share your happiness with good friends, the happiness gets multiplied many times. Similarly, if you share your problems and difficulties with them, the problems get solved. They help you to think clearly and act fast to solve your problem. You see, good friends double your happiness and half your sorrow, because when you are in trouble, they'll not take your trouble and turn it into a matter of gossip. Instead, they will take your trouble and they will try to find a solution with it, right? In the same way, if there is a happy thing, if there has been a happy experience, and when you share it with your friends join in your happiness, your friends join you in the celebration. That way what happens? Your happiness gets multiplied many times over. Your happiness becomes bigger and bigger. But like I told you earlier, when it comes to sorrow, your friends will help you find the solution. Okay, there's an old saying, no man is an island. No man is an island. What he wanted to say was, no man can be alone, especially when he has experiences, whether good experience or bad experience. You need people to share it with. You need people to share it with, especially when you are in trouble. Especially when you are in trouble, you need people who can stand with you, who can talk it out with you, and especially who can do something to solve your troubles. Not just listen to it, go ahead, pass it to the next person and to the next person. Turn it into a matter of gossip, turn it into a matter of worldwide media advertisement or something like that. Instead, they will keep it in their hearts and they will help you out. But yes, if it's a matter of happiness, the same friends will help you spread it all over. The same friends will join you in your happiness, and they will make sure that your happiness gets multiplied many times over. So these are the advantages of being in the company of good people. Now, dear children, I will be providing you with the clip of the page. I need you to go through it, learn it, and try to inculcate as many good friends as possible in your life. Thank you very much. Stay safe.